Hey Sean, this is Ryan here at G-Force. Just going to go over your KLR with you. Go ahead and got that oil draining for you. The oil level was pretty low. I'm noticing that you do have an oil leak. You can see, you can kind of see here, let me turn the flashlight down. You can see that residual coming down. See it's like built up of oil, and then you can see where fresh oil has just been running down. So if you look, it's coming right behind that. Let's turn the flashlight up here. It's kind of, it's hard to see on the video, but it's right there behind that countershaft sprocket, so you can, there's a little better angle of it, but you can see it leaking down. You also could be leaking a little bit out of that shift shaft seal, so I would recommend getting those two seals replaced. I did notice I cleaned your air filter. Your clean air filter, it was packed with dirt and gunk and everything like that. Danny said you do a lot more riding in the dirt, so if you do a lot more riding in the dirt, I would recommend servicing it more often than just when you bring it in for the oil change. I would recommend servicing it quite often if you're just doing a lot of dirt riding. Checking on the swing arm for you. The swing arm is, like I said, besides the damage to the swing arm, the brake line looks good. There's no leaks of the brake line. It's all holding pressure fine. So it's just the damage to the swing arm. There's nothing else that would cause any other damage, just like I said, besides cosmetic damage to the swing arm. Went ahead and checked the fork seals. Fork seals look good, aren't leaking. Danny said you were going to do tires, but we don't have them in stock. So I would, like I said, I would recommend tires. Brake pads, you got about, I'd say 50% or so, 60%. And your coolant bottle is half full. That's good. Going on to the rear, I would, like I said, recommend a rear tire too. Rear brake pads are the same, probably 75% or so. Looks good. Also, I did notice on your, well, you're not going to be able to really see it too much on the video here, but on the bottom of that right here, coming out of this nipple here on the carb, that is your adjustment screw for your carb. And that has not been drilled yet. Nobody's drilled that out yet, so there's no way to adjust the carb at all for it to get it to come down off idle, which is very strange to me, considering it does have a pipe on it and they didn't go ahead and drill that mixer screw out. You usually have to adjust that mixer screw almost always when you throw a pipe on it like that. So we can probably get it to run a little bit better if we went ahead and pulled the carb out and drilled that mixer screw and adjusted it for you. Other than that, everything else is checking out good. I'll go ahead and lube your cables and your pivots. Also, I did notice too that the battery, you can see your battery, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can look, see here's like a kind of an acid line. And if you look here, there's not much acid all the way in the top of it. The top of the battery is pretty low. The acid is down pretty low in the battery. So I would recommend, I'll take it out, put a little water in it to top it back off. But I would recommend doing probably a new battery here soon. I'll test it to make sure it tests good, but like I said, it's just low on acid. I'll go ahead and service that chain up for you, grease the cables and the pivots, and get you going down the road. Thanks, have a good day.